Hi, and welcome to At-Home Art Lessons with the Art Groupies, where we develop great art habits. We're going to be working with Observant Owen today, the art groupie that notices everything. He's like that little ant walking across a piece of artwork. We're going to be inspired by and notice Ken Brown's Scarecrow. In his story called The Scarecrow's Hat, we're going to notice his beautiful illustration of the scarecrow with his beautiful hat and his awesome hay. We are going to be inspired by and create a beautiful scarecrow. We're going to first start with the background, and the background is going to be a landscape. And we're going to use simple line. We're going to start in about the middle of the paper, and we're just going to make a horizon line that's nice and wavy. We're then going to come to the upper edge where the sky meets the ground, and halfway there come down and make a hill. Then do the same thing on the other side. So this is going to be our landscape, and we're going to simply draw some fields because our scarecrow is going to be there to protect the fields from, yep, you guessed it, the crows. So I'm just going to put some stuff in my fields, like maybe simple line that looks like the letter V, and these can be the crops in the one field, maybe some corn. Use your imagination. Be creative. Maybe over here we have rows of, let's see, some mums that are being planted. How about here we have rows of different kinds of vegetables. Some more over here. So I'm doing a different type of line in each one of my fields for a variety. Going to add that nice big beautiful sun, maybe some clouds, and now it's ready for color. So voila, my simple landscape made with line. So using crowns, I can take all different colors and take my time and color in the background. And voila! Look at that. Magic! It's colored. I used different tints and shades of green. I pressed harder in some areas and blended other colors to make it look like the texture of grass. I added some different blues in my sky, and I did some oranges, yellows, and reds for my sun. I put the darkest color around the outside to really make that sun pop. So now I'm ready for the foreground, which is going to be my scarecrow. Now I'm going to use different pieces of paper, colored construction paper, to make my mixed media piece of artwork. So I'm first going to start off with two thin brown pieces of paper, and that's going to make my base for my scarecrow to be a part of. The next thing I'm going to do is cut out a nice skinny rectangle with a triangle cut out, and this will be the pant legs of my scarecrow. I'm going to cut out another piece of fabric looking paper, almost like the letter T, or a skinny rectangle up top and a thicker rectangle at the bottom, and this is going to be for the shirt of my scarecrow. My scarecrow's head is going to be that of a pumpkin. After I put triangles for the eyes and for the nose, and a big old happy face with some teeth. my pumpkin is now a jack-o'-lantern. That's going to go up here. Now before I add anything else, like the hat or the patches, I need to add some hay. So I'm just going to use some strips of yellow paper, and I'm going to glue them wherever I need to stuff my scarecrow, because that's what the farmers use when they are stuffing their scarecrow. They use the hay that is all around the farm. So after I add my hay, glue all that down, I can then add a hat. A simple shape for a hat can go up top. I can add my little square patches, because you never give the scarecrow the good clothes. You give the ones that have the holes in them. And after you glue them down, you can add the stitches for the scarecrow around his patches, just to make that nice little detail. Glue this all on, and voila, you have what we call a mixed media collage, where we drew and used crowns for the background, and then we used different kinds of paper and some raffia or strips of yellow paper for the hay, and we voila, created our mixed media scarecrow. So again, thanks for joining me and being inspired by Ken Brown's The Scarecrow Hat. Can't wait to see you next time. Thanks for joining me.